So welcome to VancouverWalking.com. We are playing Dead by Daylight, and we are using the Wraith Killer. This is another very early morning recording. I think it was done around 5 a.m., so there's not going to be any kind of reflection on the window from the sun. Which glory, glory, hallelujah, we do have some sun here. Not one of my favorite areas, this one and the neighborhood ones are some because it's just too damn difficult. It's big advantage for the survivor to manipulate their way around the ins and outs of this area. I didn't even know this. Well, I know that this, whatever the sacrificial thing is in every game, but I've never found it in this game before, but now I know where it is. It's right over where this round circle is. So let us just go see if we can find someone to give a nice little whack to. As I said, we're watching, you're watching VancouverWalking.com. We're playing the Wraith. We're playing Dead by Daylight. There's a lot of team play on this, meaning that there was these guys were obviously came into this game. 2 or 3 of them came into this game, so they were hanging around with each other. So it was very difficult for me to hook anyone. So as I said, a little bit about this stream. Why is there no audio? Because we are using an old Mac to stream. And back when Apple upgraded to Catalina, OBS didn't have any support for us Mac streamers for like 2 months. So we came up with another way, and we're quite happy with this. There's no lag, there's no thing. This is what we do. It's a world famous one and done. We wake up in the morning, turn on the TV, turn on the PS4, fire up the camcorder, play the game, take the disc out of the camcorder, upload it to the Mac, and then live comment on it on OBS, which is what we're doing right now. As I said, this is not an overly successful hunt, but as I said, you can learn from my mistakes. I got no shame. There's no shame in my game. A little bit of a generator explosion somewhere over there. Look at this. This is crazy. There's no way. There's very little room for the killer to use his faster foot speed to track down the survivors in this game. And of course, we know what's going to happen. This person just running around. They're just going to slap down the pallet. That was, we know, long before it even happened. And for some odd reason, we were unable to kick some generators. I don't know if the generator seems to be still kind of a glitch in this game. The infinite kicking ones and the other ones you're not able to kick at all. So got to work on your code there, boys. So I think we've given a couple of survivors a couple of whacks, I believe. We haven't hooked anyone as of yet. And there's a survivor there. I'll give you a nice little whack. As I said, we haven't paid anything for this game, and we will never pay anything for this game. That's why we're stuck on the 6 cheap, crappy killers that they provided free with the game, and we'll give you another whack. And that's why. And we've eliminated 2 of the killers. We've maxed them out at 50. I think the Wraith is. How many is the Wraith? I think it's about 30 something, 35, 36, I think. So we got a little bit more playing time to do with the Wraith. We have a strong feeling there's no way they're going to unlock all the other stuff once we get 50 to all the other killers, but we're going to do, or always we get bored, and we are getting kind of bored of this game. It's more of a chore to play this game than fun. But we've got our millions and billions and trillions of subscribers. That's a little reminder. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, comment on it. We appreciate any kind of feedback, positive or negative. But we should let you know that we're working on an older Mac, and that's why there's no audio. There's not enough RAM in the old Mac to be able to record the video and the audio with the Soundflower plugin or whatever you want to call it. So it is what it is. You got to do what you do with what you got. Go up here, take a little quick leaky view, and we'll drop down. And there's a survivor there. Let's see if we can track him or her down. Like anyone who's half decent with their controllers, you try to run around something. Little word of advice for you people that are playing survivors: the killers are faster than you on foot. So you can go all the way around and around and around as long as if you one little slip up and the killer is good on their controls, they are going to catch you. So I would advise to do something a little bit more creative than just running around in a circle, because you'll eventually be hacked and possibly hooked. We're not exactly sure. It'll depends on what stage of the game you're in. So there's a little bit more hash marks. So we got to do quite a lengthy chase on this survivor. He or she had us running all over the place. And we kind of lost him or her a couple of times, but luckily we're able to track down those hash marks. And so someone's gone up here and they dropped down. So there she is, or he is there. And I believe the exit has been tripped. So we'll take a little bit of a shortcut, jump through the windowsill here, and see if we can get her or him before they do the exit. And that's just a kind of a pointless thing to do, because all you just have to just wander around the other set of chairs. So we're still trying to hunt down this. As I said, this is not a very successful hunt, but we did actually end up getting a couple of them on the hook near the end of the game. We thought, no, exit has been flicked, but no one is here yet. So looks like we're going to have to do a little bit more hunting. Okay. And there's a survivor there. And whack. And we will take you and we will put you on a hook. Now this one over here looks nice. All right. I said, usually what happens when you play in this game, you have a really, really crappy game, nothing, and then it's just the fish are jumping right into your boat at the end, or the survivors are jumping right onto your hacking mechanism or weapon. Because you saw this game, there wasn't awful lot of killer and survivor interaction, but at the end it kind of made up for it, because we were able to throw a couple of them on the hooks. All right, so he's gone. I always got to take a look around here, because there's lots of survivors like hanging out in the sides there. So now we got to go look for some more survivors. Hopefully we can find them before they are able to exit the playing field. And there's one there. And I don't know what they were thinking, creeping around, not realizing I'm coming up behind them, but and there you go. You were on the hook there. Is there any other survivors that wants to have a nice, comfy position on a hook? No charge, free, just today. Luxury hooks. Go over and check out on the survivor on this hook here to see if there's anyone trying to help him or her. No, because he or she has been eliminated. There's a percussion bomb. So now we've got to try to make our way over to the other exit, which is, we can guarantee that's where the other 2 or 3 survivors are. And just don't forget, if you'd like to help us out or support us, you can go over to patreon.com/VancouverWalker. $5, 90 videos. Excellent, only available on Patreon. Thanks for watching today's hunt, and we will catch you tomorrow.